How's it going, everybody? Today we're going to cover 3 simple steps to take control of your life. On my way to the gym. Step number 1 is accepting that you have work to do. The first thing with solving any problem is accepting that you have a problem. You can't start analyzing or start thinking about how you're going to fix the issues if you can't even accept that there is an issue to begin with. So that itself is the first step. And everybody has different problems. We all have things that we need to work on and things that we need to improve. But just the fact alone that you're willing to say, I recognize that this is an issue, is a good first step. For example, for me, I'm actually at a pretty decent place in my life, but I understand that there's still stuff that I need to improve on. One of the main things that I need to improve on is building a business, trying to get out of the 9-to-5 race. That's one of the main things that I'm working on. Number 2, right? Once you give yourself grace, you understand that I have a problem and I need to work on. Now is listing what are those problems. So you want to just take some time to yourself, maybe go to a cafe, maybe have a walk in the park, but find yourself in an isolated place, just your thoughts. Open up your notes app. If you want to grab a notebook and put pen to paper, that's also fine too. But you want to start listing all the things that you feel are a problem and the things that you feel like you need to work on. Because again, if you don't acknowledge that you need to work on something or you're having an issue or something that you want to better in your life, then you're going to just be shooting in the dark. So you want to go ahead and make a list of things and don't worry about the priorities. Don't worry about the actual what's first, what's second, that's going to come later. But at least make a list, and only you would know what are the things that are going to be important to you and what you need to work on. Then we're going to move on to step 3. You're going to pick something from that list and you're going to put in as much effort to changing it as possible. Now you want to try to be as consistent as possible, right? So I'm going to give you a few examples. Let's say you want to work on your fitness. Pick one aspect of fitness that you're going to work on for the next 30 to 60 days. And that can be something as simple as, I'm going to make sure I eat a little bit healthier. Now remember, you're not going to go all out 100%. You're going to make tiny little changes where you can adjust every single day. Let's say, for example, you want to eat a little bit more protein, right? So I want to make sure that every meal I'm eating a little bit more meat. Maybe I'm going to start buying pre-made protein shakes, and that'll make it a little bit easier for me. That's on the fitness side. Now, let's say, for example, if what you're looking for is strengthening your relationships, maybe a step that you can take to do that would be taking at least one person from your contacts every single day and just reach out to them. Hey Tex, how you doing? I was thinking about you, just checking in. Or even a call. And you can squeeze those in 5 minutes. It doesn't have to be nothing crazy. I was thinking about you, hoping everything is well. Love to hear from you soon. It's just something simple and a routine that you can do. And at some point, it'll get to where you are reaching to everybody in your contacts at least once a month. Lastly, let's say that your main thing is you're broke. You want to improve your finances. So maybe with that, you want to start a budget. You want to identify and see, how can I improve my finances through budgeting? If you don't measure, then you can't manage it. So let's say you got the budget part down, cool. So now the next thing you want to do is maybe increase your income. Then at that point, you may have to figure out, maybe I may need to get a second job. Maybe I may need to switch my main job. Maybe I may need to do both and have a little side hustle as a third option. But you have to be real and also be realistic in choosing something that's actually doable, right? Because you saying, okay, I'm gonna have a six-pack and I'm 300 pounds, that might be a little bit difficult, right? In 2 months, I'm gonna be a millionaire. Is it possible? Yes. The probability of it happening is very low. So you want to pick something that you can actually achieve and that you can be consistently working on day by day. And then once you feel like you're at a good place, you can cross that off your list and start working on the next thing. And again, we each have our things that we're working on. And me, for example, I'm trying to build up this business. So I put myself that every single week, I'm going to make a video regardless of how it sounds, how it comes out. I'm just going to go ahead and film and try to put my best foot forward. And of course, learn and improve as much as I can. But I'm promising myself that at least one video a week is going to be coming out. So I'm right there grinding with you guys. So now I want to hear from you. Put in the comments what's one thing you're going to be working on, so that we can go ahead and spread some love and make sure that we're supporting you as well. Hope you guys have a great day.